Joined by Hofstra coach John Russo following the Pride's 5-1 loss to Northeastern today. Coach, open up with some thoughts on today's game.
Compliment Northeastern, man. They're a really good club. They pitched really well. They offensively were really well. They ran the bases really well. They played defense really well. I thought they just outplayed us today. That's the bottom line.
Coach, what happened on the mound there with Andrew Monday? It seemed like a really long and unusual conference out there.
He hurt his hip, and we had sent out the catcher to ask him, and he didn't tell us until we got out to the visit, and then it hurt us with the umpire because you're supposed to bring the umpire out with you, but he had said he wasn't hurt and then told us he was hurt, and which we thought he was hurt, and he ended up being hurt, so we had to go there, Seamus, in a little bit of a rush, and kid hits the double off of Seamus, but I feel bad for all because it could have been dodged if we would have brought the umpire out with us, but he said he wasn't hurt until we got out there.
Coach, how would you evaluate the way Rooney pitched today? You feel like he was back and forth.
Or maybe one of my favorite performances of the year. I mean, he didn't have anything. I mean, he didn't have much fastball, he didn't have much slider, he didn't have much changeup. But man, he really competed, and what a bar we're setting when everybody's a little depressed over 7 innings, 2 earned, and it just gives you what kind of season John's having and what kind of competitor he's having. But to have the pressure of everyone here, the pressure of everybody knowing who he is, and then to go out there and not have your best stuff, I think he showed everybody more today what kind of pitcher and what kind of kid he is, and I couldn't be more impressed with how much of a competitor he was today.
Are you a little concerned at all about the bats, that they were unable to get really anything the last couple of games?
Yeah, I mean, until Vito's home run, we were about 20 scoreless, and listen, I talked to the team, I'll tell you, I think that's a belief thing. I don't think, it's something of we're facing, yes, Northeastern was good and pitched really well today. They're not going to walk you. They're not going to give you an error. They're not going to make an outfield play that they're going to give you something, but realistically, you should be able to strike during some point in the game. Fordham midweek, they threw regular guys. I think that becomes a belief thing, a belief in the hitters, a belief in the dugout, and you can kind of feel the tension when struggles happen like that, and you can either ignore them, acknowledge it, and then bottom line is the hitters are gonna have to have a little bit more belief, give better at bats, and they're gonna have to hit an off-speed pitch in a big situation for a big knock. And people aren't just Northeastern; these good teams aren't going to give you a fastball right there and say, "Here, drive them on in." So we just got to do a little bit better.
So what has to change? What is going to be the message to your guys for tomorrow's game?
I said this when we won the 2 sweeps in a row. The one thing good about this club is, to sweep somebody, you got to forget that you beat them. To answer back, you got to forget that you lost or play bad. You got to wake up tomorrow and be a new day. And I told them not to overthink stuff. They're not the smartest club in the world. So I thinking is sometimes too much for us. And I want them to wake up tomorrow and be relaxed, be excited to be at home, play relaxed. I don't feel like we were that relaxed today, and I didn't like it.
All right. Coach, thank you.
Hey, thank you guys.
Thank you, Coach.